Okay, Dreamer, please.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be looking at currencies, materials, and your shopping priorities. The two things I'll be talking about will be what the material or currency is used for and how you can get them and what you can prioritize them on. So without further ado, let us jump straight into the most important currency, that is keys. Keys are your main stamina for the game. They regen every 2 to 3 minutes depending on if you've bought the subscription pack, and if you didn't, you can also get them via Rubies. I'll explain more about buying keys with Rubies in my farming video because there are more details and numbers I would like to share, but generally you can actually buy all the keys with Rubies from here. Okay, not all, just stop when it costs 100 Rubies per chest. Then for every shop there are also keys available, and you should try to get them all because keys are just so important and they directly convert into Rubies because of the farming. You can also get keys from guild check-ins depending on how many people actually checked in your guild. Then you can also get them from Castle Rush scores. If your Castle Rush score is 400,000 or 500,000, you can actually get 20 keys per day. 500,000 will net you both the 10 and 10 keys. Also, daily missions do give you keys as well, and your expedition rewards also gives you many keys, and in the form of keys and also key chests. Not only that, your battle passes also give you keys. If you buy them, I think you do get more keys. Yes, you also do get keys from Infinite Tower. So if you were to realize, keys are mainly used for almost every mode in the game. You need to use them for Infinite Tower, you need to use them for raids, you need to use them for adventure. Each run costs about 6 keys, and if you run raids above T11 and above and Nightmare Adventure, they all cost 12 keys per run. So even in adventure, as you are farming and you accumulate these stars, they also give you keys depending on the number of stars you get. No matter whether it's in normal or nightmare, you will still get the keys. So while we're on that note on stamina, we have the next stamina, that is Pooki Tokens. These Pooki Tokens regen every day, and every day they give you 2 for free. If you feel like you need more of these Pooki Tokens to enter your power-up dungeon, you can actually use Rubies to purchase them, and it goes all the way up to 3,750 Rubies. Initially, I did try this for 1 day only, and I did get quite a good amount of elements because in the beginning you do need to level up and rank up a lot of heroes, so I felt that it was quite useful, but subsequently I only did that for 1 day. Beyond that, I did not do that anymore. The next stamina will be your arena tokens. They regen every 30 minutes, and you can get more arena tokens from the general shop. Usually they will sell them in stocks of 3 or 2, and you can also refill arena tokens with Rubies. Next up will be your Castellan Tokens, and these are the tickets used to enter Castle Rush. They regen every day, 5 tokens a day. Just use them up, and sometimes they may give you extra depending on if there are any events. The next section will be all your shop currencies. So the most important one is gold, and gold is used for so many purposes such as enhancement, rank up heroes, fusion, transcendence, enhancing of skills, and even ultimate enhancement to unlock your hero's gear slots. Not only that, for pets as well, fusing pets requires gold, enhancing pets requires a lot of gold, ranking up pets also requires gold, crafting requires gold, and one more thing will be, not just one more thing, but gear enhancement requires a lot of gold as well, especially for accessories. When you refine them or when you try to upgrade them, accessories take more gold than normal gears. Crafting gear costs gold as well. By now I think you get the point. This is the unequipping of gears. It also costs gold, and mind you, this cost now is on a discount at 70%. So if I were to do this without the discount, it will cost a lot more gold, and that is terrifying. Not just that, there's also a gold shop where you can actually pick up a lot of hero summon tickets and hero tickets as well, even quality eggs, and if you like to change your game soundtrack, you can buy the soundtrack token as well. So yeah, basically the gold is spent here daily, and also in your general shop where you will pick up a lot of random things that Alice will put up twice a day. Usually the loots are all mostly tickets and elements, so I strongly suggest you pick them up. Another important use of gold is formation upgrades as well. They cost a lot of gold in the beginning especially, but prioritize your protective formation. Okay, so how do you actually get gold? You're farming. Okay, while you farm, you also get gold from the adventure stages that you farm in, and you also get gold at the adventure stage milestones. Of course, we cannot exclude the gold dungeon, which is your most direct source of gold, but I won't say this is a major priority. It is kind of like a last resort to me. So far I've been playing and I've only been turning to the gold dungeon if I need immediate gold. Okay, there's another source of gold, and that is by trashing your trash gears. Where you can sell your trash gears, usually those with flat stats. I tend to sell them, as you can see that I don't have too many, but they give me a very good gold amount. And also for Castle Rush, depending on your score, you can accumulate quite a good number of gold daily as well. Okay, 90k. 90k is still not too bad. You also get gold depending on how your guild performs. It is a random gold chest. And lastly, you do get gold from your daily missions as well as you complete them. Also, fusing heroes, the more you fuse, the more gold you get as well, and the higher tier you fuse, the more gold you get. Of course, we can't exclude our growth expedition rewards, farming expedition rewards. They all give you gold, which is, pretty good. You can actually get a good amount of gold very quickly day to day. Adventure passes also give gold, but the thing is, you also use gold very quickly. The next big currency will be rubies. And how do you get rubies? You basically get rubies from farming up your units. Okay, in adventure, leveling them up. Each unit leveled up gives you 20 rubies, as you can see here. So you can actually collect them after you have ran 100 rounds of adventure, or how many rounds of adventure that you normally do. Okay, as long as you have leveled up units, you will get rubies. You also get rubies from Tower of Trials as you complete and obtain achievement medals. Along the way, you will be rewarded with rubies. Not only that, again, your adventure milestones also give rubies. Raids as well, if you complete the floor for the first time, you will be given rubies as well. And also when you get new items or new heroes, they also reward you with rubies. You also get rubies from achieving new tiers in Arena and also Total War. Rubies are also from expedition rewards and packs, of course. So rubies are mainly used for summoning. They will be your main gacha currency. Both the hero summon wishlist banner and the raid up summon all use rubies. Pet summons as well will use rubies, but they will prioritize your tickets first. Another way to use rubies is to buy keys, of course. I think this is one of the most important ways to use your rubies. So make sure you have at least 5,000 rubies ready for every day's worth of keys. The next place you use rubies will be your chessboard. There's a total of 80 draws, but the first draw uses gold and the second and subsequent draws all use rubies. And usually I will do 3 draws a day, and this will cost 150 rubies. And also, as mentioned earlier, you can use rubies to buy entry tokens for your power-up dungeon and also for your arena. In the past in 7 Nights 1, I remember using rubies to just rush arena all the way, but this time rubies are quite precious, I would say, so use them sparingly unless you can will them. Of course, another very important thing is rubies are used to buy costumes for your beloved heroes, for them to look good. Unfortunately, you cannot buy legendary costumes, they are event based. The next currency is the Topaz. Topaz is a strictly paid currency. They are only available in packs, okay, and relays and premium passes, unfortunately. The only reason why I do have Topaz is because they gave out some on the launch day. So the only use for Topaz is the Topaz shop, where you can buy all these things, and I think the best things to buy here will be your Brilliant Skill Enhancement Stone, okay, because these are very hard to come by. And then you probably want to get the legendary egg as well, because it is a guaranteed legendary pet. And subsequently, you may want to get keys and hero summon vouchers, and even duplicates of Pascal and Espada or Shane, depending on your needs. Next one will be the Medals of Victory. They are only obtained from your PvP, your arena. They will not only be given after every of your PvP runs, they will also be given weekly after the end of each season. And win or lose, you will get medals of victory, so do not worry. That is also another reason why I strongly recommend buying arena tokens so that you can actually farm these medals. And for the arena shop, the main priorities again would be your brilliant skill enhancement stone, because these are very hard to come by and you need them in great quantity, especially if you are a free to play player. Next thing will be your keys, I would suppose, and then you can choose to get hero summon vouchers or uncommon hero tickets depending on your needs. Then we have the Total War tokens. You can get them from Total War after each round, and also at the end of each season they will give out depending on where you place in the overall ranking. The gold color one is the higher grade Total War token, which can be used to buy more premium stuff in the Total War shop. The silver one, you will tend to go for key bundles, hero summon vouchers. Okay, I would really want to buy the brilliant skill enhancement stone, especially if you're F2P, but then again, for F2Ps, this currency comes in really slowly because you probably won't rank too highly and it is a very endgame content. Accessory boxes could also be good because F2Ps tend to not get accessories too early. For the higher grade one, you definitely want to get the legendary accessories. And then once you have enough legendary accessories, you may want to look at the refining talisman, which I will explain later. The next currency is honor. Honor is only gotten from your friends. Okay, every day you'll be sending your friends honor and you'll be receiving honor from them as well. So honor is just spent in the honor shop. Usually you can buy out the keys, the uncommon hero tickets, and the gold all together by the end of the week. Then we have guild tokens. They're mainly accumulated by doing your guild daily missions and your weekly missions, and as you accumulate these with your guild members, you will also get more guild tokens. Another way is through Castle Rush. Depending on your score, you will get a good amount of guild tokens, and guild tokens are used in the guild shop, of course. Mainly, of course, again, keys are the most important. Then I would say the uncommon hero ticket and the superb egg are the next best picks. Okay, or if you're desperate need for gold, sometimes I also turn to the guild shop for gold. Next up, we have the Pendants of Glory. They are mainly obtained from Guild War. Mainly from season rewards, you get both depending on where your guild is placed, and then depending on the win-lose after each war, you also get both. And then when you also get one win, as long as you get one win, you will be rewarded with the common version of the Pendants of Glory. And over here in this shop, I would say the rarer item would be the Star Crystal and the Star Piece, Star Fragment and Star Crystal, because these are not easy to come by and you will see why later. Then key bundles are also good to collect because more keys, more rubies, and hero summon vouchers only if you're really desperate, because otherwise you also can get refining talismans here for your accessories if you really need them, and I think for free to play players this could come in pretty handy. The next group of currencies are tickets. Okay, so this is very straightforward. Hero summon tickets are used for your wishlist banner, and you can get them from many areas such as the Infinite Tower. Almost every 5 floors will give you hero summon tickets, so try to aim for that. And your Tower of Trials as well. Every floor completion, every floor clear will give you 1 ticket. So total of 20 floors, you can do 2 multis. Also, they reward you with hero summon tickets as you complete adventure, depending on the number of stars you accumulate. And you do get a good amount of tickets as you clear so many areas, especially on day 1. On your expedition, you also get hero summon tickets as the last reward. You can also buy them from General Shop and Gold Shop daily, so every day you should get about 2 hero summon tickets, okay, with gold. And they are available in so many shops, so these are, if you really want to go all out on that wishlist banner, it is possible to just buy all the hero summon tickets. Of course, they are also paid, okay, you can buy them with cash, and they are also available as you log in different periods. And of course, adventure passes will also contain them. The next will be your raid up summon tickets. These are purely for raid up summons, hero banners, okay, dedicated hero banners. They are definitely a lot rarer, okay, and one of the main places you get them will be from the raid up hero growth event. Once you have accumulated and done fulfilled certain requirements for the new hero, they will be given to you. You can also get them from the relay packs. Mainly cash, I would say, for this particular ticket. And yeah, a lot of packs from the summon shop. Okay, these are just, they just sell it to you directly because these are the tickets that you will need to get the newest heroes. Even in your adventure passes, I think only one of the adventure pass has it. Adventure pass 3. And then next one, we have the pet summon tickets. Again, they are used for pet summoning only, and you can get them from the pet relay. You can also get them from the general shop at times. Okay, this is random again, as I said, so you may not get it certain days. Then you can of course get them with cash as well. Also, if you do your nightmare and you get maximum stars, they will also reward you with pet summon tickets. So next bunch of tickets will be your hero tickets and pet tickets. You will get them from many sources, but because there's just too much, I will tell you the two that are most common that you will see every day, and that will be your 2-star and 3-star hero tickets. Okay, these are basically around to help you sustain your farming, because in case you run out of fodder for every reason, especially in the earlier adventure stages, you don't have enough fodder, these will basically equate to your ruby income. You can get them from both towers. Okay, every few floors they will give out some tickets. Okay, Tower of Trials do reward with a lot of them. Not only that, again, your adventure milestones will also give you plenty of 3-star hero tickets. I remember very initially when you just start the game, this was very in need. Okay, you can run out, but after that, once you have made it to Nightmare and farm in Nightmare, these I've been hoarding these up to like 800 of them, so they actually too much. I need more keys. Okay, so I kind of stopped buying these tickets from the shops. Okay, they're not my priority anymore, but if you are starting out the game, this is gonna be a very good buy. Buy them as much as you can without harming your other priorities in the shops. Okay, so the next group of materials will be your hero related materials, and I'll talk about elements first. They are mainly used for ranking up your units. So you have 3 tiers of elements. Only the last 2 tiers matter for your 4-star and 5 stars. You primarily get them directly from your power-up dungeon. Other than that, they come in the form of selectors in chests, and these chests can be gotten from adventure passes, event milestones. You can also buy them from the store if you need, but I don't really see the need for that. You can also get them from the Topaz shop, and they are always available in the general shop randomly. Random elements will appear there daily. Then we have a very important material, and that is your skill enhancement stone. So the normal skill enhancement stone is only meant to upgrade rare hero skills. Okay, and they can be gotten from your arena shop, total war shop, as well as your guild war shop. Of course, they can be bought with cash as well, because I mean this is quite a pretty important material, and also from your 7 Knights chest. And if you were to want to boost legendary hero skills, you will need the Brilliant Skill Enhancement Stone. Brilliant Skill Enhancement Stones kind of appear in the same areas as the normal Skill Enhancement Stone, but there are also other places such as Infinite Tower and Tower of Trials as well. Not only that, as I mentioned before, your Rate Up Hero Growth event, once you have gotten 2 dupes of the hero and have transcended them, they will also be giving you that, and of course, again, cash. Next 2 resources are Leah and Fina. Fina is the more useless one because she transcends rare heroes, and rare heroes honestly come too easily, so you really don't need to have Finas at all. But Leah, she is used for ultimate enhancement, and I think this is very important. She is actually a reward in one of the Castle Rush score events, so keep a look out for her, and you can use her to unlock gear slots on legendary heroes. Following that, we have gear related materials, and these include your raid loots. So these actually drop quite randomly, or I'm not too sure what the exact condition is, but sometimes when you hit the boss and they go into this frenzy mode, they will actually drop the material, as you can see here. And these materials are actually used to craft gear that you want. You can actually choose the main stat for the gear that you need, so it's actually pretty useful. The next will be your refining talismans. These are used to increase the chance of being able to assign another substat to your main accessory. And they are gotten, I think 2 of them appear in Infinite Tower. Okay, at very high floors. There's one legendary one and there's one rare one. And the others, you can actually buy them from the Total War shop. Finally, we have your pet related materials, and these include your eggs. These are basically pets, okay, equivalent to pets because they hatch from them, but they just need time. These may appear randomly in the general shop. You can also get them from the gold shop, okay, daily. And of course, you can get one legendary egg from Topaz shop, and this will give you a guaranteed legend pet. And of course, as mentioned, the guild shop also gives you superb eggs if you need. You also get eggs from your growth expedition and as well as your adventure milestones. Daily guild missions also reward you with eggs. You do get a legendary egg at level 60. You can also buy the eggs, especially the legendary egg, directly. And next up we have the star fragments. Star fragments are basically used to increase the bond of your pet and also used to increase the potential of your pet. The bond actually unlocks the slots for potentials. Potentials are just more stats, more random stats that you can assign on your pet. How to get star fragments? You basically have to release rare pets that you have accumulated. So whatever rare pets you have hatched, you can just release them for these. And then if you actually release a legendary pet, you will be able to get a star crystal. And these star crystals are used for increasing the bond on your legendary pets, while the star fragments are used to increase the bond on your rare pets. You can also get these from the Guild Wall shop, as I mentioned, and as you can see why they are pretty hard to get, so that's why I mentioned it as one of the priorities. So I've come to the end of this video covering all the currencies and how you can get them and how you can use them. Hope it helped, and if it did, do give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. Big shout out to my friend Castellan for helping me collate all the materials and recording the videos needed for this video, because without him, I definitely can't churn out so many videos in this short period of time. So thank you so much and see you!